What's up, everybody? This is Lyle with No Hippie Barbecue. What we're going to be making today is going to be some habanero hot sauce. I was inspired to do this by another cooking channel, White Thunder Barbecue. He has some great sauces and stuff like that on his channel. I'm going to put a link to his channel in the description. Now what I'm going to do is bring you guys in so you can see what the ingredients are that we're going to use to knock this out. We have 30 habaneros that I have destemmed, cut in half. I have 5 peaches that are quartered. I have 2 bulbs of garlic, which I have some olive oil on, and I'm going to close this up in this pouch. I have 1½ onions. I have some kosher salt, and some other ingredients that aren't shown here is I'm going to be using a 1/4 cup of vinegar and a 1/4 cup of water. So anyway, my very first step in this is going to be to go ahead and throw the peaches and the garlic in the oven at 350 degrees until they get caramelized. So I got that started. Now we're going to move to the stove for the next part of this. The skillet with a little bit of canola oil in there. We're going to go ahead and throw this 1½ onions in there. And I'm going to cook that down until they've kind of softened up a bit. Once they've got to that point, and I'm going to let them go till they kind of start getting caramelized, because I want to bring out, you know, some of the natural sugars and flavors that are going to be in that. Should take about 20 minutes. At that point, we'll come back and work on these habaneros in there. What I'm looking for right here. Not all brown, but I do want some of that brown coming through. Now we're going to go ahead and add our 30 habaneros. Be careful and don't try to breathe this stuff in. And now that I have those in, I want to add just a little bit of water just to kind of help it cook down a bit. This is going to go for about another hour, I'd say. Looking like, as far as the habaneros and the onions go, I'm going to let that cool off. The peaches just came out of the oven. It looks like they're doing well. I did put the garlic back in the oven. It wasn't roasted the way I wanted, so it should take about another 30 minutes for this to cool down and for that garlic to be where I want it. Move my peaches, onions, and habanero mixture into this blender. I'm going to go ahead and add the garlic now. And as far as the salt goes, we will be testing this later, but I'm going to go ahead and add, you know, let's call that 3 tablespoons right there. We're going to put our vinegar in. I'm starting off with 1/4 cup just to be safe. We could add more later. And now I'm just going to add just a little bit of water. We're going to blend this up and kind of see where we are. Alright, so that is blended up good. I'm going to go ahead and throw this in my strainer. And we're going to strain this out a little bit. A lot more than I thought it was, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to kind of double up this vinegar. And I'm going to go ahead and add more water till I get to the desired thickness. Then I am just going to cook it down a little bit just to see kind of where we're at. Kind of cool down a bit. I'm just going to go ahead and start throwing it in some jars. The consistency on this right now is about what you would find in like a sriracha sauce or something like that. Now what I like to do, I know I have too much to fit in this ketchup jar. I'm spilling it everywhere. But what I'll do is put it in this ketchup jar, or this squeeze bottle. And then what you do, I got to make sure I write hot sauce on this so nobody thinks it's mustard. But the consistency, it'll just come out of that jar like that. So anyway, I think this turned out great. I'm going to kind of pull this back. I really haven't tasted it yet. And we'll see kind of what's up with the flavor. See what's up. Now as far as the consistency goes, like I said, we're looking at kind of about a sriracha sauce consistency. As a matter of fact, if you use that, save those bottles. That works better. than these do, because these are just a little bit too small, these ketchup ones, unless you have a bigger bottle. Anyway, let's see how this tastes. I'm just going to go ahead and use my finger for all you hippies out there. Alright, so as far as this flavor goes, this is the perfect balance between sweet and heat. Like I said, I used 30 habaneros, 5 peaches. That heat's kind of getting on me a little bit right now. But 5 peaches, some onion. So you have, and garlic. So you have all those flavors coming through. But it's not like blazing hot to where, you can't eat it. This, I would say, is probably, to give you a reference, if a lot of people eat Tabasco sauce or something like that. It's probably double that heat. But it has like 2 or 3 times the flavor. So anyway, I do appreciate you stopping by No Hippie Barbecue. Give this a try, or your variation of this try, or this recipe. I'm not saying my way is the right way, the wrong way. Make it your own. Anyway, thanks for stopping by No Hippie Barbecue. Comment, subscribe, and I'm out.